happy post Valentine's. Is that a thing? I don't know, man.
I don't think so, Jerry. But nice try.
Well, I hope hopefully you and hopefully you and your wife got to enjoy yesterday. I know yesterday we wanted to go live, but it was a day to spend with our loved one, right? So, but we're back into the swing of things. Harv, how you doing? How was your day yesterday?
It was good, man. We had some, I guess you can call it, you know, sun dried, tomato sun dried lemon sauce, something with some chicken, some bow tie pasta, and mashed potatoes, man. It was good.
Man, forget about them Taco Tuesday, huh?
Yeah, we forget. My wife's like, I ain't having no damn tacos on Thanksgiving. I was like, all right. Then I made
That's
some chocolate chip cheesecake cupcakes. It's
what you
pretty good, man.
what did you give yourself 1 to 10?
But, the cupcakes are everything.
Everything.
It's not my best work, but I'd say maybe like a 8.5.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. We got some comments. Cowboys will draft a tight end once again. Hi
Is he
y'all. What's
is
up,
he is
Steven?
he new?
No, I believe that's the one that wants to go Drew Sanders at 26. I believe just because of the of his username. And we got some people on TikTok giving us some love. What's up, TikTok? We love y'all. Uh the link is in our bio if you want to join this live podcast. Uh Cheers, Jerry Javier. Cheers, Steven. We appreciate you.
Cheers,
Uh,
brother. Cheers.
believe it or not, on TikTok there's an
He's
actual giant there's an actual
this
Giants
dude
fan.
he's nonstop, man.
Darnell, he
he
doesn't want to give up on the tight end.
doesn't want to give up, bro.
Nope. But that's what we're going to talk about, right? Because I mean, we're going through this series, right? I mean, it's cool to just throw all the names all at once, but we want to dissect each one. I mean, we started with, with Tyler Smith. I think Harvey, what was the one consensus that we said about Tyler Smith?
Coming out of the draft?
Just overall from the 2022 season from Tyler Smith.
I don't. I honestly think everybody's gonna have their opinion. I think PFF. I don't agree with, but I think he's a number one tackle, man. Number one tackle in that draft. That dude definitely played above and beyond than the pick. Was it 24th pick? Like, bro, we got a lot more around that 24th pick than anything. I think if anything, you got to think how like, he was okay. People will probably say he's okay. Nah, man. What if we don't pick him and pick somebody else? What would our offensive line look like? Think about that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, he picked up the position and he took his job very serious, if anything. And
But,
like you said, he should have been the first offensive line taken in that draft
but
class.
Jerry, not only that, he played left tackle, one
He
of the
did.
hardest positions to play in the NFL,
A premier position too.
and to play left guard and go back to left tackle and then left guard. Like,
It's solid. It's solid for the Cowboys at that left tackle, or if they want to push him, I think he could play guard too, right? I mean, but at this point, I'm gonna be pushing anything. Don't be shocked with Luke Musgrave at 26. Cowboys are high on him. Damn, man,
you guys are
tight end
killing me
at
with these tight
26.
ends,
Look
man.
I agree.
Are these guys the tight end twins or something?
I don't know, man. I
You
love
know
that
what,
pick.
bro?
I'm
You know
always
what's
for.
you know what? I don't believe these guys are Stephen White and Biden has me broke.
You think they're just switching up
I
emphasis?
think it's Hendershot and Ferguson.
Oh, damn! I love the pick. I'm always for line first, right? Oh, he's talking about Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
If we get a tackle again, I'll be happy. That's a that's something that we're going to talk about as we get more and more familiar with this draft class, right? Because I mean, shoot, when we start looking, it's like, wow, you got to get 250 names. It's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do this, right? And so we'll see. I mean, there's gonna be so many different scenarios that the Cowboys can play with it. But what I've been banking on the Cowboys is they've been hitting some home runs on this first round. I was at the NFL draft. People were pissed, and I would tell them The Cowboys don't miss on offensive line in the
Hey,
first
bro,
round.
he is like right on the dot, bro. What is it, man? Like old line is our thing, bro. Like we do hit.
Yeah. Hoodlum's going through one of them days, and you have to hop on. Hey,
Hey,
round of
Hoodlum.
applause for you, Hoodlum.
Hey, Hoodlum. Let's go, baby.
Just keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. It's just Darnell Washington is a tackle slash tight end. Okay, well, I get what you're trying to say. Are you trying to make up Jason Peters? Is that what you're trying to do? Because
Is that
Jason
what it
Peters
is?
was a tight end, right?
He was a tight end.
And Ken's pet talk. What's up, Kendall?
What's up, Kendall? Kendall hasn't been on in a while, man.
No, he hasn't.
I haven't even talked to him in a while.
Is number 3 alive or what? I don't get that. Sorry, you're gonna have to give me a little bit more context than number 3, but but we're talking about Jake Ferguson, right? Which is cool that people are kind of having fun with at 26. Let's go tight end, but is the need really tight end right now? You know, look at that, Hillum. We're with you, bro. We're with you. So he go. Kendall says, "I've been busy grinding on Ken's pet talk." Yeah, he has, man.
That's good.
He had a little sprinkle to it to the Ken's pet talk. It looks legit. I think you guys should go check it
Okay.
out. If you guys want to keep up with the Patriots, it's a lot, right? Look at that, Hoodlum. We got your back, bro.
Got you, Hoodlum.
I told Jerry to send me the link earlier in the week. My bad. Sometimes I get a little busy, but let's get right to it, right?
Wait, hold on.
The comment section is
Hold
getting
on.
lit, man.
Let me address this right now, man. Listen, Biden has me broke. I know who you are, by the way. At least I think I do.
Is he
This
Jake?
is the thing. This is the thing, man. It doesn't matter when that pick came by, bro. If they didn't pick CD Lamb, everybody was gonna be upset.
Yep.
He was the best player available, man. You can't pass that up. That's the problem. You can't. Now they're gonna give it back to me. Well, Bijan's on the you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, because CD Lamb was very high that
Bro,
year on
there's
a
no way.
lot of teams.
How did he fall? My thing is how.
I think the draft hype really got a lot of people that year, man. And I mean, for CJ Henderson, who I remember in the process, CJ Henderson, the corner out of the Gators, I believe, he was actually projected like a late first round, early second rounder. And when he went to the combine, just them numbers just skyrocketed him, and boom, he's an eighth round pick. And I mean, from that, it was a trickle effect. It just continued to manifest itself, and CD just kind of just fell. I mean, the Raiders, I guess, still believe in the philosophy of speed. They went with Henry Ruggs. Sucks
I
that sucks that
I literally lit like 3 candles, man, for CD Lamb to fall to us.
It's so funny, man. It's so hard. It's so hard because I remember he was just one of those guys that you would hope that would be a possibility, but or maybe even a trade up possibility. But for him to fall like that, it was good choice. I like our tight ends. We were good, really. Fernando, what's up, boys? Been
Fernando,
crazy few days. Let's
let's
talk sports.
go.
Clear my mind. Yes, man. I
Why
know.
is everybody going through that kind? Me, bro. I'm not saying I had a bad day, but I just kind of one of those days. Like, man, there's just so much going on. But yeah,
Hey,
man. Hey, we're all here, baby. This is why we do it.
so we do it, man. So we do it. Go Cowboys on TikTok. I love it. I saw it conquered. That's pretty cool username. I'm falling in love with Josh Downs.
Oh, you
Oh,
ain't the
Kendall.
only one.
He's
You ain't
doing
the
it to
only.
you.
He
He
ain't the
wants to
only
take
one.
he wants,
Stop,
he
man.
wants to take it from me, man.
Don't do it,
Cooper and
Kendall.
Gallup were 1,000-yard wide receivers. Garrett would not have drafted a CD. That's an interesting take.
I think he's right, man. I don't think Garrett would have drafted him. I because remember what Mike McCarthy said. He's like, we pick the best available players and we make them fit our system.
He did say that. He did say that. But I
Do you
don't
know what
know,
I'm
man.
saying?
CD was one of them. Man, he was one of them picks, man. Just everybody loves CD. I mean, even till this day. I mean, it's crazy. I know people that hate the Cowboys. Just they love CD Lamb. It's crazy. COVID, no personal visits caused CD to fall. Boom, and that too
You
right
know
there.
what? That's true. You
It
know
was
what
true.
though? No. He's right. So this is the thing, right? You got to remember. I don't know if everybody knows this. I'm going to give you a little insight on scouting. All scouts talk to each other throughout the NFL. So if you look at draft boards, the majority of all NFL draft boards are all going to look the same. They
True.
really are. The exception was in the pandemic because the scouts couldn't talk to each other. So that was one of the rare times that the boards were so different for everybody, that everybody valued somebody different. And I think he's right, man. Now that I think about it, like CD Lamb fell and all these players were being taken, everybody's like, well, that's weird. So it makes sense. That makes sense.
It does make perfect sense. Javier, stop sending the tight ends on a Chinese balloon voyage. So that somebody just asked me if I had seen that. It's crazy because I mean, if you don't see it on the mainstream media,
No,
you're not gonna get any of that news. It's
no.
crazy. Smoking light is light. What is it? Head change time. Okay,
Huh?
yeah, Steven, that was like talking too fast. You know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah, like
slow it down, baby. Slow it down. So, anyways, it's exciting, right? We're gonna be talking about, we did the mock draft Monday. We covered somebody else's mock draft. Obviously they make it interesting because it allows us to get a little familiar with these names. Um, I know that during this process, myself and Harvey have been looking into different prospects and whatnot. What was it?
I
Why'd
don't
you?
know. He said head change time, so I changed my cap.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. I just I don't know. Okay.
I hope Quentin Johnston falls this time. Oh, damn.
Not a big fan.
Oh man, there's sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Right? Nah. Monday during your stream, I got alert on my phone that my city was a lockdown from a shooting on East. Whoa, Lansing campus had little cousin that go there right now was driving around trying to reach her. Damn, man. I hope
Damn, that
everything's
sucks,
all
bro.
right, Fernando.
We'll pray for you, brother.
Yeah, man. Damn, that is
For
scary. A
sure.
lot of people got us taking Josh Johnson the first down. Hold on. He looks like he can get that separation at the top of the route, man. That where you really need it, right?
Yes. So are you with me?
I mean, I'm
Hold
not
on.
really, I'm not like really sold yet, but
Oh, come on, Jerry.
dude, somebody told me about this Deontay Banks cat, and I think,
I already
damn,
told you about that
I
yesterday.
know. Well, I went back and I started watching. I kind of like I hate it because it gets me off of my gets me out of my little mix. But damn, man, if the corners are, you know what I'm saying, if the corners are there, I think that everything's wide open right now for the Dallas Cowboys. This is the fun part of it all.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will tell you this. I like how he gets the separation at the top of his route, man. And so if it's a real go route, damn, ain't nobody gonna get him. So I wouldn't, you know, at least he said he's getting high. You know?
Oh, I thought you didn't like my hat, bro. I changed
No,
my
that's
hat for
funny.
you.
Yeah, because we're both wearing the True brand, right? Quentin
Oh, it's
Johnson
all good.
is booty.
He is. I'm telling you, man, I'm not big on that guy.
You're not big on Hyatt either.
No, I'm not.
And they said that Hyatt is going to run a 4.3. He's going to go in the first round too.
Cool. You can have it. You can have it.
I
You can
heard
have
he
it.
I heard he's going to run like 4.2, 9, 4.3. Like
You
I
know
heard.
what? You know what he reminds me? You know the cartoons
Which one?
when is it Coyote and freaking who is it? Coyote and who else?
Oh, the one he's
Guys,
always chasing.
yeah. Anyway, the Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
It's like the Roadrunner goes, and his legs go ahead of him, and his upper body is still behind.
Okay.
That's Hyatt.
That's funny.
That
Okay.
dude can't juke, bro.
Are you saying that he's just like he just like he doesn't know how to let go of the 18 wheeler and just go? Is that what you're
Nah,
saying?
bro. He's got a wide turn. It's not quick.
Damn. Cal Humans. This guy actually comes on the draft show, which I was talking to Hari right before we went on the air. Cal Humans says the Cowboys are high on Osiris Torrance as well. I heard that today. Actually, I was listening to those guys today. It's crazy how Brian Broaddus is high on Joey Porter Jr. But Bugler out of the Athletic, he's the one who's high on Osiris Torrance. He said that he transferred over there to follow the coach, and that he didn't since he got there at it's Florida, right? I'm getting it right. The Gators. He was not called for any holding penalties. I was like, holy crap, that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good take. But I will say this: Brian Brodes wasn't on board with Osiris Torrance. He was kind of giving a little bit of pushback, saying that this guy's more of a phone booth kind of guy, not the kind of guy that can spread out and get going to the second level. So we'll see, man. A lot left on the table. Steven Sheet, Jalen Hyatt is the 2023 John Ross.
Thank you,
Whoa,
Biden. And I don't
damn,
mean the president. I mean this guy.
damn. Steven White's like a
I'm
G10.
telling you, man. That's all he is.
I love the Cowboys to Drake Luke Musgrave at 26. Dak needs a weapon, necessarily not necessarily a wide receiver. Dak had three elite wide receivers, a star running back, a dynamic tight end is the one he had. Had it would have helped the run too. Man,
But
what's up with these
no,
tight ends at 26 though, man?
but
Like
listen, he didn't have a defense like this.
very true.
Like last year, yeah, they were okay, but they weren't in a defense like this, man. Not the way they played in the playoffs. I'm just saying.
Philip says, but I'll take Tank Dell over Hyatt. I don't know what people see in Hyatt. I think it's the speed, but can be fast. All you want if you don't separate on or run routes, I think you're useless.
You are, man. That's what I keep. Who is not watching Hyatt? Like, am I watching the wrong
I haven't even
film?
I haven't even got to the wide receivers yet to like
Like, it doesn't make any. That dude tried to make a move on somebody, and literally, like, the dude just stood there and was like, "Really, guy? You trying to make some moves on me?" And just tackled him.
It's funny. Great comps though. Osiris, Steven White likes Osiris.
That
Dak needs
fire.
Deke Deke. Dak needs a weapon. It feels like it is Deke, right? Because he needs some help. Dak needs a weapon, not necessarily a receiver. Musgrave is extremely dynamic and helps the run game. G10, you've been drinking that. Are you drinking the Kool-Aid? Let's go tight ends. Damn, man.
We got two tight ends already.
Dan, yes, he does have four tight ends in his top 30. It's
What?
crazy. I don't know, but he's good. Dan Bugler, he's actually a pretty good scout, man. Like he's pretty good. I wanted Jelani Woods last year. I I wanted Shaq tight end.
That's all he was.
I think that's all you do, right? Musgrave is my number one target, but I love Deontay Banks, corner out of Maryland. What did I tell you, man?
What did I tell you?
I think you're the one who made me go back and kind of watch it. And I will say this: what I liked about him was he looked disciplined in his routes against Marvin Harrison Jr. And when you're able to do that against that type of receiver, you need to get props, man. That means that he could do it at the NFL level, right? Fulham says, I mean, you can't teach speed, but I think you can also can't teach pure elite route running. You can't name me five wide receivers that can get run better routes than Amari Cooper. Good
Mm.
point. I remember one time I tried to going to bat with a group of individuals that I work with during the draft season, and they all kept on giving me a hard time saying that Amari Cooper was not even a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL. So I don't know, man. I mean, the debate is out there, but I do think that Amari Cooper type of wide receiver is or yeah, even a weapon, right? Because it's hard. Even you need, there's certain routes that running backs need to have. There's certain routes that tight ends need to have aside from what they are assigned to do. And I think anytime you can get a wide receiver that is already polished at the route running, he's gonna make a good transition to the NFL. What do you have to say about that, Harv?
No, I agree, man. Um, it's hard. It's hard because it's like, is Tyreek an elite route runner?
Are you asking me,
Yeah.
Tyreek? What
Is he an elite route runner?
you talking about? Like Tank?
Tyreek Hill.
Oh, Tyreek Hill. Well, I can't see that he is, man, but his stop and go is crazy, which is
It's
allowed his
it's it because he's fast and quick.
his speed too.
Is Diggs an elite route runner?
Stephon Diggs, yes.
Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, like
Justin Jefferson, you had to give him a little bit props too.
Justin Jefferson. There's not very many of them though.
There's not.
I think he's right.
It says here, what Biden has me broke. Says Maher, Washington, Kincaid, and Musgrave. Are those the ones he mentioned? I didn't catch his name. I didn't catch his list. That's kind of crazy. But Darnell Washington has the hype, but the tight end for the other tight end there in Georgia, that's the one next year. I believe he's finally like that's the one that everybody wants.
Everybody wants, yeah.
That's crazy. But Mayer, everybody likes him, right? Kincaid and Musgrave. I can't believe
I got to look at Kincaid.
use Turpin and send Hyatt to Chinese.
The Chinese balloon. This guy is funny, dude.
Jesus, you guys are crazy. Have you guys looked at Tank Bixby? Third down running back from Auburn. Only problem is you probably have to take him or Kendre Miller at 58 because they'll likely be gone at 90. Damn, that's crazy. The hype hasn't even started yet.
So G10, this is my question to you though. Like Tank Bigsby or McIntosh from Georgia? Who will probably go later. I'm just saying, just a thought. I wouldn't take him in the 58. There's too many running backs.
It's kind of hard because I think this year they saying I heard Dan Bugler say this. He said this year is the year for running backs that you can get a running back all the way into the 5th and 6th rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's no it was kind of hard because he was kind of trying to throw shade like you don't have to if Bijan's there, don't be forced to like go with Bijan because you can find what you're looking for, your cup of tea in the later rounds. He might not be a top 10, but he's a top 4 in route running. Damn, is he talking about Tank Bell? I think he is.
I think he's talking to Tank Bell, or is he talking about Tyreek?
I don't know who Biden has him broke. Says there are the 4. Oh, okay. He was just clarifying. No. Those are the 4 that he mentioned. Tucker Kraft is really dynamic tight end. Probably goes between your first and second picks in the 40s. Man, what's up with all these tight ends going so high?
Man.
Hyatt is fast, but he's not quick. Big difference.
Yep, I agree.
What's up, Salt Bay? Where you been, man? I haven't seen this guy in forever, man, or heard of him. It's been a while, Salt. We miss you, man. We really do.
Yeah, bro. I miss you too, bro.
We need consistency, man. Consistency.
Yeah, not a consistent, my brother.
Dude, there's some hamster ball already beat you, man. Biden has me broke. Says McIntosh. He's talking about the Georgia running back.
Yep, I agree.
Man, he doesn't really have he hasn't really used the tread on his tires, right? Bixby all day. Damn, man, it's crazy.
Really, Bixby at 58, bro? I don't know about 58.
Everybody has the tight end class here in this group. If we're going West Coast offense, 6'8", 280-pound athletic tight end would be amazing. Next level blocking and post ups. Darnell Washington. You guys, Amari Cooper. Who's Hoodlum? Are you talking about Tank Bell on this one? Oh, he was talking about Amari Cooper. My bad. All right. He was saying that he was a my bad. I get you. When all said and done, genuine 3 down running backs go on day 2. Little rich, but how often does a good back handle the ball? It's a good take. Bijan is different. I don't see him getting past Baltimore. I really do hope that Baltimore does take him in this case because I think that there's some positions that the Cowboys haven't really addressed in the first round in some time, right, Harv? I mean, what we already agreed the top 5 positions in the NFL in team building are what are they?
Quarterback, defensive end, wide receiver, cornerback, offensive line.
So if we look at it, last year is Tyler Smith who got the offensive line, right, or offensive tackle. Right now, I know the jury's still out. Well, not the jury, but I know there's half of Cowboy Nation's out on Dak already. But we really don't need a quarterback right now. So you got the offensive tackle. Technically, CD Lamb was what 3 seat. Man, I can't believe it. This is gonna be CD's fourth year with the Cowboys. It's crazy how time flies, right?
Okay, so I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm distracted.
Yeah, with what?
Everybody keeps talking about Darnell Washington. I haven't seen his film.
He's big, bro.
I just saw him. This dude is ginormous.
He's huge, man.
I thought he was an offensive tackle going out for a route.
No, man, he's huge. That's
You
why
know
they're
that,
saying
that offensive lineman's like, I'm eligible, man. Right here. Like right here, bro. Let me go out for a pass. I'm like, oh my God, this dude's huge, bro. Like, it's not even fair. You know who he reminds me of? You know that Pop Warner kid? Like, he has to bring his birth certificate to the game because it was
yeah.
like, dude, he's a grown man. He got a mustache, bro.
he,
That's
he,
him.
he reminds me of Rico Gathers too much, man. I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm just saying when I first saw him, I was like, man, Rico Gathers. Hoodlum says Archine is a sleeper. The running back at Texas A&M.
Yeah, I like him too, man. I like him.
Oh, look at that. Stephen White likes D Archine too, right?
Yeah,
A&M
I
running
like
back.
him. Yep.
Smith and Jigba, a perfect fit for the Ravens.
Smith and Chiba kid go to the Ravens, not over here, buddy.
It feels like they're always selecting a wide receiver. It's kind of crazy.
It's like, and they get hurt, right? And they're fragile. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Hollywood
You're right.
Brown.
Yeah, because I do like that wide receiver that got in the first round a while back. Look, they're telling you to go watch his film now.
I already did, bro.
They're telling us of Darnell Washington.
That dude is sick.
If the draft gods let Anthony Richardson fall to 26, you need to draft him.
Yes, bro. If Anthony Richardson falls at 26, there's no way that Jerry Jones doesn't pull it. I'm sorry, bro.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
You guys are crazy, man. You guys are
how,
crazy,
bro? How? If Anthony Richardson falls to 26, you're not taking him, Jerry?
I'm saying, I think right now we really want to choke the Eagles and the Niners. We got to make sure that this defense is crazy, man. We got to make sure that this defense is like, I mean, so freaking good that it's like giving the 2001 Ravens comp. You know what I mean?
So let me think about it like this. If you drafted Anthony Richardson, you gave him a year and let him start after a year, right? Because I think you can get rid of Dak the following year, not this year, but the following one. I think it costs you like $13 million. I think post June 1st. I'm just saying, man. Can you imagine how much money you would save and all the weapons you can get?
I'm just saying, I think right now we can win with Dak if you just make that defense,
bro.
like 2001 Ravens defense.
Jerry,
I'm just saying,
you would pass up on Anthony Richardson.
I would
100%.
100%. In fact, I would trade. If I could, I would probably trade a first rounder next year and go into the second round to see if there's a team that would like him.
We need it. On this podcast, we need to get drug tested, man. Jerry needs a drug test.
Hullum says Michael Mayer is the best tight end in this draft class.
I agree. Shoot, I don't know. After watching freaking Darnell Washington, I don't know now.
Still, Darnell, there's so many things that you need to clean up, you know. Bigsby, ideally at 90, just think you have to take him at 58, or he goes in the 60s. Good running back, Kelvin Joseph or Tristan Hill. We already waste second round picks. Surely a good back is a safe pick. And but haven't you been like selling him for trying to sell us to him for like this is already like he's been working on this since last week. He loves Bigsby. Dak will be pissed.
What if it lights a fire in his, you know what?
Oh, Huddlup's with you. He said, I like Anthony Rich. He's good, man.
I'm not saying start him right away. Let him learn, man.
We'll get a hooker. I like what you're doing there. I like what you're doing.
Stephen White, man.
Anthony Richard is a great roster building move. Well,
hey, I was gonna say Stephen White. Is that hooker from Tennessee? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked if the Cowboys draft Hendon Hooker in the second.
Stop, man. That's a waste
Wow.
of a pick. That's a waste of. I'd rather draft Malik Cunningham in the third round if that's the case.
I like the idea of a rookie though. Everybody's on board, I guess.
Thank
Tight
you.
ends, which let's get right into it, right? Let's talk about Jake Ferguson, right? Cowboys drafted him in the 4th round last year. Let's see what they had to say about him first and foremost, and then we'll get into all the good stuff, right? Jake Ferguson, obviously, we already know he's a Badger, Wisconsin. He's listed at 6'4", 7'8", 6'4" and 7/8. Weight is 250. His hand size is kind of small, 9.5. Arms are 32 and 5/8. Wingspan 6'5" and a quarter. 40-yard dash is at a 4.81. Wow, I didn't know his 40 was that bad. It's kind of bad, isn't it?
Doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter because we're seeing all the good stuff. 3 cone was 7.03. Shoulder was 4.48. Vertical was 31.5, and broad was 9.10. Positives: good height, adequate bulk and length to stay in line. Good hands and catching range. Flashes, body control, and ability to adjust for catches. Above average route runner on shorter and intermittent routes. Can work through contact and maintain his path. Adequate blocker who is willing to scrap against larger defenders. A heady player and good awareness for his assignments. Not a lot of fat to his game. Negatives: average overall athlete. Inconsistent with his ability to sustain as a blocker. He averaged in 2021, he had 13 games that he played, 46 receptions, 450 yards. He averaged 9.8 yards a catch and 3 touchdowns. Wow. Somebody called you out on TikTok.
What? I've
Somebody
been talking the whole time. He got on late.
So the notes here, it does say that Jake Ferguson was 2021 first team all Big Ten. Grandfather was Barry Alvarez, is a former football head coach and athletic director at the University of Wisconsin. Is he Americano like us?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I like Ferguson a little bit more now, man. Let's get back to the comment section real quick. I'm skeptical in Dak, but I'm all for supporting him this year with players. If it doesn't work, go all in on top draft pick quarterback in 2024, which is a strong class. Oh, you like him out of North Carolina, the quarterback. Nix, McCarthy, Williams, all first rounders.
So I got a question.
That first round of quarterbacks does look a little bit better.
Name how many top quarterbacks that come from North Carolina. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, the jury's still out there on Sam Howell, but I mean, other than that, shoot, I can't even remember one off the top of my head. That just goes to show you something.
Where did Phillips Rivers come from?
Didn't he come from like some kind of state? It was I'll tell you right now, actually.
Was it NC State?
I'll tell you right now. Philip Rivers is from
North Carolina State, right? Pretty sure. Anyways. So is he saying North
Carolina State? Yeah, North Carolina State.
Wrong North Carolina. My bad.
Stafford, quarterback and wide receiver are good too. Oh, okay. He's talking about next year's draft class. Why are we not talking about Emmanuel Forbes?
Hold on, I already did. Did I not say that?
I mean, you have mentioned his name with Deontay Banks.
Witherspoon, Deontay Banks, Emmanuel Forbes, Clark Phillips. These are the guys, man. For whatever reason, everybody's high on Joey Porter and Gonzalez. But hey, man, everybody their own.
I like his when they actually put his stat line about Emmanuel Forbes. I think out of 104 coverage snaps, playing man to man, I believe he had what was it? 1.7 completion percentage rate. I was like, wow, that's impressive. That's
It is, man.
very impressive. That's Forbes. And I think I forgot what they called him, but I mean the guy just takes a pick and takes it to the house. So that's the one thing that you get with him is as another playmaker at the corner. We're gonna talk a lot about him. Hoodlum. Wait till we get to the cornerback. I mean, as it is, I mean, me and Harvey, it's kind of hard. I was telling them, man, this Deontay back's kind of growing on me, and I mean, can you imagine when we get to the corners? Damn, it's gonna be crazy. Um, Biden has me broke. Says if the Texans end up with the first round pick next year, they will be in prime position to sell the Caleb Williams lottery ticket. Do they go quarterback this year? That's the thing. If Dak needs a top 3 offensive line, a great run game to go off the play action. This is how he will be most effective. Ferguson has football speed. Thank you, Alex, for the clarification
Ooh, I like that.
on
I
that four,
like it.
on that
He's
4-8
right.
on that 4-8. Biden has me broke. Says, do the Cowboys get involved in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes?
Too
Right.
expensive, bro.
Well, I will tell you this: it is kind of expensive. I think you'd have to sell the farm, the house, and the car, and you're gonna have to just give the dog away too.
Bro, you'd have to pitch a tent and live outside.
That is crazy because I mean, it was who was it? It was if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be the Denver Broncos because Sean Payton was saying that this guy's a generational talent, right?
They ain't got no picks.
Did they,
You
they will
can't do
find
it if you ain't got nothing.
they'll find picks, man.
Unless they use the future ones, then that's different.
Oh, look at G10. He's setting up to you. Harvey saying Drake May is the next Justin Herbert. Yeah, he's very impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Those guys are gonna go in the top 10, man. There's no way. I don't know.
Biden has me broke. Says North Carolina State. Oh,
Yeah,
he's talking about Rivers, North
Rivers.
Carolina State. If they don't restructure Dak's deal and a quarterback is there, Jerry going to draft a quarterback. Watch. Whoa, damn. Rush is there as Rush. You like him, don't you?
He's pretty good.
He is good. He's moving up already on the draft boards too. Porter got penguin feet, and I don't like that.
That's what I'm telling you, man. I don't like him either.
Dude, I gotta give a round of applause. I haven't heard that, man. Penguin feet. Listen up here, Javier. You have not said that since I got here. Yes, way here, Javier. Eternal Dynasty says, which cornerback is best suited for our defense? I like Forbes and Witherspoon. I like Banks, man.
I like them too, man.
I'm just saying, I don't want to move up and have a Morris Claiborne situation because this is the last time the Dallas Cowboys selected a cornerback in the first round. It was Morris Claiborne, and we all know how that worked out. Do you want another Morris Claiborne situation?
No.
I don't want one either, man. So if you have to say at 26 to see if Deontay Banks falls to you, if not, for sure you're gonna have to probably see if you can score. You know, maybe Emmanuel Forbes doesn't catch that much. Oh man, it's crazy as how his hype is already growing, man. But the hype grows. That's it. It's hard to get him back. Only way to get Caleb is if you trade much of your first overall. Pretty much, yeah. Drake May is a generational quarterback. I will do some homework on him, not now, but later on, especially when we're redoing the whole draft board. Shout out to Ned Lennon. He's a good friend of mine, but helped us out with our little draft spreadsheet. It looks amazing. Okay. Eternal Dynasty. I don't know what you're trying to say. North Carolina and Ohio State produce booty quarterbacks. Man, everybody came up to. I honestly think wide receiver don't change Dak. Man, we had top offensive for a while now. I think it's Dak. My opinion, man. I'm with him, man. At this point, I'm just saying I don't want to have to go through all this drama or having to learn anything. I think at this point, Dak already knows what he needs to do. He already knows what he needs to prepare in the offseason. He already knows that he's not the guy. He's not Patrick Mahomes, which is good, right? Because I think that was a lot that was on his plate was him trying to be that Pat Mahomes, and we all know he's not Pat Mahomes. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, But I think he even understands that with the contract. Get rid of Zeke. Somebody said that on TikTok.
Somebody said, is it Josie Wales? Not that would take him. Will B. Robinson make it to Dallas at 26?
Damn, it's a possibility, man.
It's a possibility, man. It is a possibility. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Witherspoon is there at 20. Would you trade up?
For what?
Oh no, I think what are you giving up, right?
Yeah, like for what? Like a
Third.
fourth? A third?
I think it's gonna cost you a third with the whole spreadsheet that Dan
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson made.
I wouldn't do that, man. Nah.
All right, Stephen White says Osiris, Darnell, Downs, Flowers, maybe a tackle at 26.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Dar-
Maybe
Darnell Washington.
I'm okay with that. I just saw his film. That dude's a beast.
I would say Osiris, Downs, Flowers, and a tackle. Cool. Darnell, I don't think we should be pushing a tight end in the first round. I'm just saying I like the prospect. I'm well aware of him, but I don't think we should be pushing prospect on there. Tight end is not a it's not a need right now. We will find out this year if it is that. Yes. Yeah, Biden that has you broke, right? I will tell you this. Absolutely, but I think if anything, we know that he needs help. At this point, Dak needs the 2018. Man, don't do that. Don't do that to Dak, man. That's kind of as bad. I mean, as it is, man. We've had to fiend, and we've had to defend Dak, and Dak doesn't even pay us. You know what I mean, to defend him. Everybody needs to chill out on Dak hate. We had the second worst wide receiver core in the playoffs, plus the worst scheme. Oh, you see?
It's still his fault, though. There's some wide open people. I'm just saying.
Bro, with Zeke and Pollard, that's 34 million on running backs. No, you're absolutely correct.
Oh, they're gone, dude. Zeke's gone.
Jerry, it looks like Jerry still wants to keep him.
Jerry's crazy, man.
I know I'm gonna change my name now because of him. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna change it. Drew Sanders will be there at pick 26.
This dude, man. Oh my god.
Would you take Drew Sanders at 26? Don't think we need him, but he's a playmaker. Only Khalil Mack better his numbers the past 25 years. I think a lot is gonna change from right now until the combine. There's going to be so many prospects that we've been sleeping on that we haven't even brought their names to light, and you're going to see they're going to be potential first rounders. I mean, look at what happened with Trayvon Walker last year, Harvey. I mean, what was he? Everybody had him a late first rounder, and the guy went number 1 overall, which is crazy. And he played
crazy.
good.
I didn't expect that.
Somebody says Dak Prescott needs to be gone, but it looks like his username is a Dak. What's weird, right? Cowboys offense ranked next year.
Ranked next year?
It has the potential of being
I think it depends on what players we pick up, man. We can't really say that yet. This guy said, bro, look up the last 15 years of running back salaries in the Super Bowl. No one over 4 million. Yeah, I already brought that up, man. So I've brought that up multiple times. Multiple times.
So they want to know what's our greatest need.
I think it's offensive line, man. I honestly think it's offensive line. It's sad to say, but it's true. That and wide receiver. In that order. Offensive line, wide receiver, and cornerback. And then linebacker.
Would you like Keenan Allen as a Cowboy?
No.
Isaiah Pacheco made I believe they're saying he I don't know, was that really his salary, or are you adding all the
bonuses?
Because I know he's gonna get some big bonuses.
He was a seventh rounder.
Damn, 7th rounder making almost $1 million. I didn't even know Dak made that when he was a 4th rounder. I'm taking Downs over Flowers any day, any hour of the day. I love it.
Hold on, I'm with you, bro. Not that I've watched film, I 100% agree with you, man. 100%.
I believe Stephen White is talking about Drew Sanders here, though. He's a freak.
He is. He is, man.
I mean, what is he like? He looks like Micah Parsons, but skinny version. Monty Smith could have a huge upside as a nose with potential upside as a passer. He'll be a late first, early second on draft weekend. Thing is, Cowboys, they don't take safeties, they don't take defensive tackles, and they don't take what's the other position? Are they don't safeties, defensive tackles? Like it's not high on their chart. I forgot what the other one we were talking about it just recently. Trade for D Hop. What do you think
No,
about that? No. Quez
no.
Walk Quez Watkins is the best wide receiver that you could get cheap. He's a beast. If it's the scheme, how we have the top offense, you have Joe Burrow who have better wide receivers than us. Make it make sense. Kellen Moore was doing boneheaded plays, but we got to give him some type of credit.
No, and I've given Kellen more credit, but you have to understand, Hoodlum. He did good in the regular season during different teams. When you come to the playoffs, you get exposed, man. The the magnifying glass catches all. And when you get exposed, man, to your flaws, that's what hurts you the most. And he got exposed, man.
Dak is a Spartan. Okay. Isn't he a bulldog? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to. Dan Bugler had Walker as the top defensive end. He was the only one.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Dude, he was the only one. It's crazy that this guy Dane, he's good, bro.
I gotta check him out. I really don't know much about
Dan
him.
Bugler out of the Athletic, man, dude. He has the freak list every year. Last year he had Jaquan Brisker. He was saying like the hops on him. Boy Mafe,
Yeah.
the outside linebacker defensive end that the Seahawks have. All those guys, he has a freak list and he puts it out every year. And man, he's like on point with all his prospects. Line first always, offensive and then defensive. So that's answering to the TikTok question. Joe Tipman, Wisconsin center, will rise. I've been seeing his name rise actually. Um, will rise a lot during the spring. Powerful and athletic enough to switch to guard.
I gotta check him out, man.
I've seen his name go crazy. Look at this. Know it all says Josh Downs is nasty.
He is,
Damn.
bro. He's nasty. Like I'm telling you, Josh Downs, man, it almost seems like it's like he was made to play football.
That's
Like
always a plus.
everything's smooth, bro. Like nothing's an extra step, an extra move, an extra whatever. Everything comes smooth for that guy. Smooth like butter, baby.
I will say this, for him being small, because he's like listed at what 5'10. I
I
like
don't I don't care.
but it's realistic. Like he's not a 6 foot wide receiver, he's a 5'10 wide receiver.
He plays like 6'6", Jerry.
I know, but I was gonna say I like his leaping ability. Like he high points the ball when he needs to. I will tell you this. So for those that haven't really been able to swim into Josh Downs' tape, he's a fighter, man, and he knows how to get the separation at the top of his route. Isaiah Pacheco's Dominicano. I was wondering what was his nationality.
That's crazy.
I honestly wanted to just say he was Mexican. You know what I mean? Easily runs the best routes of anyone. Damn.
I'm with him, bro.
No, Darnell Washington is a freak. I'll stop now on Darnell. He stopped a long time ago. Monty will slide due to his off the field issues. Hey, Sam Williams, we got him in the second round. I think we got a steal there. I got one for y'all. What if Derek Carr goes to Washington? Oh man, we haven't even talked about that, right?
We'll have 4 NFC East teams in the playoffs. That's what will happen.
Do you guys want us to talk about Derek Carr when he does announce where he's going? I think he's gonna be a Saint.
I think so too.
I got one for y'all. Okay, that one. And look, Hullum agrees with that one. Damn. Monty, are you agreeing with Monty or with the Derek Carr being a commander? Would y'all take Brian Brissett if he falls? Damn, man. Remember, I told you there was 2 players that they were supposed to be. Jalen Carter was supposed to be Gerald McCoy, and Brian Brissett was supposed to be Dominican Sue. Like that was what they were supposed to be this year. But Brian Brissett, I think he has a lot of. I think he's dealing with an ACL, like a knee injury, right? Not only that, but he came into college kind of like a very like already kind of what's the word, celebrated, not celebrated, but what's the other word, like kind of when you say I sub son. What's that word?
That's Trackhawk. He's on TikTok.
Oh, that's funny. What's the word, man? When they say these kids come in anointed, or what's the word, man? I don't know. Brian Versay came in with a big head. That's basically what I'm just trying to say. When Kelly called for a pass on 2nd and 2nd, I wanted to call El Chapo.
Bro, I lost my mind, bro.
Whatever they do not draft Keel. His man coverage is poop. Gonzalez, he remind me of Byron Jones too much, and I'm not sold on him. Damn,
Thank
there you
you.
go.
Me and Hoodlum, man, we're brothers somehow, man.
Yeah, you guys are on the same page, which is kind of hard because Harvey's not
Not a
one.
lot of people agree with me,
Not a
man.
lot of people agree with him, man.
They don't.
And man, you better put on the UFC glove. Not, I mean, you better take off those UFC gloves and put on some real boxing gloves. If you're gonna go score to score. Do small wide receivers do well in Mike's new scheme? I think so. I mean, go
Yeah.
back and look at Randall Cobb. I mean, was Greg Jennings? Greg Jennings barely was a 6-footer, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think they'll be fine, man. As long as they can catch that slant and go, baby. That's all that matters.
Weren't you talking about this though? I agree. Josh John's catch radius is deep. Weren't you talking about his catch radius?
Yeah, man. This dude, I'm telling you, man, everybody underestimates his size, but this dude will get up and get it, man. I'm telling you, and he has an attitude about it. People will talk trash to him, and he'll go up and get the ball and just look at him like snatch it. Like, I don't know, man. He's different. He's different.
Dak and Carr are not the same. They are the same, I think. They both went 7 seasons in their teams without winning a championship, not a conference championship. So they are the same right now. I like Jordan Addison. He's my favorite wide receiver in this draft. Draft him and Josh Downs. I'm guessing this was saying.
And yeah, and
so I guess he's saying in that order. If Addison is there, you got to go with him.
So when I looked at it, I saw Addison. Well, first I saw Zay Flowers, Addison, Josh Downs. And as I keep watching the film and looking, like, it just comes natural to Josh Downs. I keep telling y'all, there's no wasted movement. It's not like he has to act. Like, I think he's a better route runner, man. Josh Downs is.
Stephen White says Carter, yes. Brian, no. Brian Versay. I mean, I wish the Cowboys took the defensive tackle positions a little slightly different. A little bit more within importance, at least 2nd round. But I think Brian Versay might be one of those names that falls into the 2nd round. Josh Downs is the Black Cooper Cup. Oh damn, that's high praise, man. But that's kind of funny, right? How you have to say that now. At Biden, he was broke. He's faster.
Yeah.
What you laughing about? And Hoodlum, too fragile to me. Oh, they're talking about Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison, yeah.
I will say this: he does look like he wants to be that route runner type of wide receiver, right? Which is, one of those things. I wanted Vasher with that 6'6" to work.
So did we, man.
Arnell Washington, 6'8". Vasher 6'6". I mean, you don't even want them. You don't want no room for people to jump, right? At this point, Josh Downs or TCU wide receiver.
Is that new? Action 903? Yeah, welcome, Action 903.
And we do have the cap giveaway.
Is 903 the what area code? It
has to be area code. Hey, if you are a new subscriber, you are definitely in the. We're going to be giving this cap away, not this one, but a brand new one, but this exact same version. So thank you for subscribing. So yeah, Josh Downs. Give me Josh Downs. I think I like his grit. I like his tenacity. TJ Vasher was my choice. Damn, you really liked him that much, man. Route runner or yak and breaking tackles. Damn, Action 903. Came hard, man. I don't like that wide receiver from TCU. He's a body catcher like Terrence Williams.
Thank you, Hoodlum. He's with me, man. We know what we're talking about, man, when it comes to wide receiver. We know me and Hoodlum are like, we're connecting, bro.
He does do that, man. He does.
Yeah.
But not all the time. Sometimes he does really good plays, and then all of a sudden you see him like starting to relax. Alex, they should draft Osiris Torrance and sign Ben Powers, solidify that O-line, move Torrance to center due to his IQ. Damn. You already made like a power move right there,
I
man.
already told you about Ben Powers, man. He's
Forget
gonna
about
be he's gonna be cheap.
forget about Tyler Biadasz, right? Like just let's
Yeah,
get rid of
man.
him. I
Let's
mean,
go.
that's one way of being proactive with contracts. Y'all know who I like later. Zachary Franklin at around 163, 170. Zachary Franklin at around 163, 170.
I haven't gotten that far, but look, who was that? Know it alls.
Yeah, know it alls.
I typed in Zachary Franklin. I don't know if this dude's the right dude, but I'm seeing some bad stuff. What do you play for?
Eternal Dynasty says Josh has the best football name. Josh First Downs laughing out loud. Man,
That's pretty
that is a
good.
cool name, man.
Oh, this dude. Ooh,
Steven
ooh,
Diggs, tall dudes.
ooh.
No, because they're talking about the 6'6" veteran Darnell
Yeah.
Washington. That
So this dude played for San Antonio, man. The Roadrunners, baby. He had 93 receptions, 1,137 yards, and 15 TDs. 6'1", 185.
I lost connection there. Rasheed Rice is on my list this year. Condre Coburn, defense tackle at 176. That sounds about Cowboys take, I think, because I think they're done with taking second rounders chances on defense tackles in the second round. I think they need to relook at who's picking it in the second round. Don't you think, Harv?
As far as the Cowboys,
Yeah,
like
whoever's
you
making
mean
the decision.
like Stephen Jones?
Yeah,
I don't know.
they need to relook that. Oh, stop you! Stop. Biotis is a Pro Bowler. I knew they were going to use that against us too, man.
No, man.
I think it's the NFL conspiring some way to make sure that the Cowboys pay everybody, right? Because was this really a Pro Bowl type year for
No,
anybody?
man. He got eaten up sometimes, man. I like Biotis, don't get me wrong, but he just, man.
Ed Steele White mine too. What in the world are you guys talking? Know it all. Fire. Okay. UTSA.
UTSA. Yeah,
Yep.
I just saw a little bit of it, man. He looks pretty good. I got to
I guess
watch the rest of the film.
they're calling just touchdowns, right?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Are y'all solid on Bijan?
Sold?
I'm sorry, would you be sold with Bijan if they pick him at 26? I know we already said no. I mean, I think that all the NFL's already at that point where no first round running backs.
He's going to go in the first round, man.
He has to.
But I don't like the pick. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that because he's not good. He's a talented player. I just think the need that we have is not conducive to what we're trying to do. That's it.
Appreciate you on TikTok. We still managed to get 1,300 likes, man. That's
Damn, I
pretty cool.
appreciate it, guys.
I'd be solid with Bijan, even though I would like so I'd rather this is where I'm standing right now because it's still really early in the process. Is I would like to see the Cowboys solidify the offensive line and then of course attack the defense, right? Solidify the defense. And I think from there we can sprinkle on everything. Playmakers from all sides. Yeah, but he'll be gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Some
I
people are
think he'll
telling
be
me
gone.
before
No,
26.
no, it all's with me.
I think I'll drive Gibbs instead, man. He's an animal, man.
I agree with
Whatever
that.
the Cowboys keep find a way to keep Tony Pollard though.
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of similar, even though I'll give Gibbs the more of a workhorse type running back over Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
We'll see. Alex says, think about it. If you have more time to pass and great run game, it equals success. Receivers will get open with that time. The Chiefs formula build that offensive line. Boom, man. I can't wait for tomorrow's cut up, man.
I keep saying that, man.
I mean, if you look, if we actually look at both these teams, right? The Eagles and the Chiefs, the way they've constructed these teams, right? Because obviously this is who you want.
The
right?
line, baby.
Whose team building do you like better right now?
I'd have to say the Chiefs because they have more rookies that played in the Super Bowl.
That is correct. And a lot of it is on the offensive line. I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, I think My favorite was Creed Humphrey. I remember in that draft class, I love Creed Humphrey. I was like, man, Cowboys should just really take the flyer on him. He was out of OU too. Liked him a lot, and nope, it just didn't work out. And then you saw them go get what was it, Orlando Brown, and then they also went and they took another. I forgot the name. I forgot his name.
The
That
guard.
guard.
Yep.
th- they took a guard later on. He was a projected first rounder, but then he had like something to do with his heart, and he fell in the draft that year. And then last year they drafted out of TCU Niang, Niang. It's a crazy last name, but man, that's like you said, all young guys, man, on that line. Wide receiver and defensive back are deep, like real deep. Yes, you're right. This is a weak wide receiver class. Okay,
No, how, bro?
it just depends on what you're looking for, man.
Nah,
It's
I don't think so, man.
I think the wide receiver class is pretty deep,
It's
and the
deep.
defensive back. I think though the defensive back it does cut off at after round 3. If you didn't get that defensive back, damn, you're gonna have to hope you did your homework in the free agency. Biden has me broke. It's really not.
Yeah, bro.
Like
He's right.
for real, right?
Yeah, he's
Uh,
right.
it's just people you haven't watched. Boom. That's a great
Yep.
way to put it. Tight end, running back, and cornerback are the deepest positions in this draft. Yes. But there is some cliff running back. I think it goes really, really deep.
It goes real deep.
I mean, can you imagine being a scout on the Cowboys and then and you say, hey, I want you to draft my son, right? And his name is Deuce Vaughn.
And I'll tell you what, this running back is so deep, deeper than your mama's
Whoa.
pasta salad.
I know
I
that's
said
easy.
I said pasta salad,
Yeah,
Jerry.
yeah. I know that's easy to say about Bijan, but we got to keep it players from Phil. Oh, okay. I like where you're
Oh,
thinking. I love you're right on that, man, because that's exactly what we did with CD Lamb, right? We didn't let him get past us, right? Because that's what they wanted. Can you imagine Cowboys would have to been facing that dog all the time. Damn. Gibbs will go 31 to the Eagles. Oh shoot, man. We don't want to see that. Bijan will be marketing magnet for Jones for that fact. He will get drafted at 26. Damn, we have to get ready. We have to get ready for that kind of possibility. Biden has me broke. Quarterback now, but yeah, tight end and running back is deep. Keon White, defensive end, defense tackle, Monty Smith, and Keanu Benton. Keanu Benton looks good, man. If we don't draft Bijan, I think he goes to Buffalo.
hey, hold up, dude. Hold on, man. Are you? This dude's like, I'm pretty. I think he freaking put microphones or something in my house, man. This dude knows too much, man. We're almost too alike. Too alike. Hoodlum.
I think he just listens to you a little bit more than he does to me.
I guess.
Saludos Cantu from Brown Town, the house that never loses, but the
But the Eagles
Eagles
did.
did. Jesus, man. Thank God the Eagles didn't win that Super Bowl, man. I never wish nobody not to win a Super Bowl, but hey, at least they got there, right? They got the second place trophy. That's all that matters. The only way we can get Bijan is if there's a run on cornerback and O line, or we trade up.
That's gonna happen.
Okay.
That's gonna happen, bro. Wait till the combine. Them cornerbacks, they're gonna see how valuable this cornerback class is, and these receivers, and they're gonna change their mind. Watch.
Cowboys have 2 Pro Bowlers, and that will be close this year. Just need to figure out left guard.
Yep.
I mean, right now it does feel like that's what we need to solidify is the left guard only. But I will say this, man. Are the Cowboys going to keep Tyron
No.
Smith?
No.
So then do you really want to go into the season with Josh Ball?
The only thing they do, I think, is that they restructure his contract to cut his salary, or they cut him and re-sign him again.
Damn. T. Wiley, Cowboys already have a number 1 wide receiver, but if you're saying they should go draft a wide receiver too, yes, the Cowboys should definitely take that into consideration. Is it me or does Diggs play half-ass football? It seems like the other defensive back and safeties play hard. I mean, I think towards the end of this 2022 season, yes, Diggs was preserving himself for his second contract or his, his big time money contract. Hoodlum. If Bijan go top 10, someone will fall to us.
Yep, I
True.
agree.
Where would you rank this wide receiver class with last year's? Kind of hard because this wide receiver class doesn't have that
I think it'll
Marvin
be better.
Harrison.
I think it'll be better than last year's.
I don't know, man. Last year's put up some big numbers, man. Chris Olave did good. Jameson Williams came on in a little bit of time that he had, but
So are you saying you want to put a bet on that?
it's kind of hard. I'm just saying.
I think it's
hard.
gonna be. I think it's gonna be better.
You got to wait three years to be to be completely fair.
We're
to
talking.
these
We're talking
young
about
men.
first. Let's just go first year. See what happens.
It's kind of hard, man.
Cause you know.
I like Wilson out of New York Jets, man. I think he's nice. Ronnie Bell and Dante Demas and more are out there. Oh damn. I don't see the Cowboys drafting a wide receiver this year. They will sign OBJ. They are not getting burnt by another young wide receiver. This wide receiver class is not that good. Okay.
What?
Damn.
How? Okay.
Damn. After you just went on the limb and said like way better than the only thing I was gonna say, I think that last year's wide receiver class is that they all came from one school, right? I think that's safe to say. Rice, Nathaniel Tank Dell, Raheem Jarrett, Tillman, Josh Downs, the Iowa State receiver, Hyatt, Mims, Quentin Johnson. He just basically gave you all
I'm
the
just
receivers.
saying, bro. Like we're talking about. Go back. We haven't even talked about Mims. Come on, man. Like you're talking about Tank Dell, Zach Flowers, Addison, Downs, Johnson. Like, bro, it's talented, man. I'm just saying, like, how can you not see that? I don't know. And I don't even count Hyatt in that group because I don't think he's that good.
Well, I think Know It All was showing.
Yeah.
Showing
Yeah, for sure.
Sam the man.
Sam the man.
I don't remember that, but thank you for joining the stream. If you subscribe, of course, you're part of the giveaway for this cap. Not this particular cap, but this replica. I don't even know if that's the right word.
You already know, Jerry. You already know.
I like running back Tajee Spears from Tulane. Dang, that's Harvey's.
That's my boy. Come on,
Yes.
Tajay. Come on home, Tajay. Come home, baby. That star in your helmet. Come on.
TikTok says that the Cowboys need a quarterback.
I need a quarterback. Okay.
I got a camera set up in your living room, bro. That's what it is. Too bad, because that all the mastermind is in the basement, man.
Oh man.
Hoodlum is in your closet. I love it, man. Biden has him, bro. Great. Says cornerback class is deep. All booty wide receivers next year's class is better.
We'll see, Biden.
You talk about Marvin Harrison Jr. Is that why? Because you're highlighting him?
We'll see,
Butte, right? Keyshawn.
Butte. LSU.
I really want to hear him like pronounce his own name. You know what I mean? Get a right tackle. Yeah, it looks like we may need to solidify the offensive tackle, especially that right tackle. I mean, Terrence Steele, he'll probably be back week 6, maybe earliest. And then how good is he going to be after an ACL, MCL? Dane high on Cody Mock. Yes, he is, dude. He was talking very.
I love Cody. I told you I like that guy, man.
I mean, but he was saying for sure like second, third rounder, and it's crazy because they have him listed as an offensive tackle. But when he went in with a great attitude, right to the
Senior Bowl,
and he played center and guard. They saying with him, he probably would be a Pro Bowl type guard, maybe even
no teeth, ruthless, Cody Mock, baby. You can't beat it, bro.
They will keep Tyron. He will restructure, but Zeke will be gone.
I agree with that. 100%.
That's Dak's BFF, man.
I don't care.
Deeper wide receiver class, but better top last year. Okay. So I can ride with what he's saying.
Yeah, I could go with that too.
Like in other words, the first rounders were for sure first round picks. There weren't like
Yeah.
these guys that were kind of Garrett Wilson. There you go, and Chris Olave. Better than Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. I
No,
like Garrett
we
Wilson. I
said
think
listen now. Listen. We're talking about class. We're not talking about one for one player. I think this is an overall better class. I'll leave it at that.
the combine will tell us that when that's when we can see where at the combine in 14 days, fellas, players will drop, players will move up.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. It's still real
Yep.
early, man, but it's really exciting. I forgot Jackson Smith and Jigba too. There is a lot of better wide receivers in this draft.
I
Jackson
don't
Smith,
know it all. I don't like that dude, man.
no, but he was just trying to say like he forgot to even tell his
Yeah, I
name in
got
there.
you.
This wide receiver class is deep. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. We have talking about Rice either. Yeah, Rasheed Rice, Mimsy. Look, that's what they
Yeah.
call Denzel Mims, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, Rasheed Rice is tough, man. I told you. Parker Washington also. Cedric
Parker
Tillman,
Washington, Penn State.
Ray Palmer. Damn, it's a lot of talent wide
It
receivers that we
is,
haven't even
man.
talked
You
about.
can't deny it, bro.
Bingo too. Damn, Stephen White. Everybody's like
Facts,
White
bro.
facts.
It's true.
Cody Mock is nice.
Hell yeah.
Dude, he could solidify that offensive line any day. Terrence Steele back in week 1. Oh my God, don't do that to him. ACL injury for offensive line are a lot easier than for wide receivers.
Yep.
I don't know if he'll be back week 1 though, man. I think they kind of learned that. Sounds like we need to trade back and load up on late round talent.
I told that to Jerry.
I think if anything, let's get as many picks as possible, right? Matt, we haven't even talked about him either, man. Matt
We
Wiltsko
haven't. Nope.
will be there at right tackle. It still doesn't start. Tyron gone. But I'm still saying you as Cowboys Nation, me as Cowboys Nation, Harvey's Cowboys Nation, those on TikTok are Cowboys Nation, and whoever's on right now, do you guys feel comfortable with bouncing around your offensive linemen like they were at the end of the last season? That's why I say that it should be addressed immediately, either through free agency or through the draft. And I think we got to, hopefully Cowboys can bank on another Tyler Smith type player.
I got a question. If the Texans have 2 or 3 picks in the second round, I can't remember. I think they have 2.
They have 2 first rounders for sure. Texans.
I think they have 3 in the second round. I might be wrong. But this is the scenario that I'm thinking about, right? What if the Texans take their quarterback at number 2, right? They take another player at what number are they at? 13?
I don't see the Texans with multiple picks in the second round.
They don't? I thought they did.
I'm looking at Tankathon right now. They will have 3 picks in the top 34 in the 34 picks.
I thought they had 2 second round picks.
I'm not seeing them with another second rounder.
Okay.
I'm looking at Tankathon right now.
I could have swore they had 2 second round picks.
No, it all says Jackson was better than them both. I see Garrett play. Okay. You're from that area. He saw Garrett play in high school. He went to Lake Travis and played with my son. He has been a dog, but he even said Jackson Smith and Jigba is better than him. Wow. I need to find that clip. Second round have way better talent. People are sleeping 26, basically a second round. Yeah, that's what people are saying, right? What are you losing if you trade back? No, you're absolutely right.
You're not.
We need to sell the farm and get 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and 3 thirds. It's kind of hard. You'd have to sell that to somebody like maybe, I don't know, maybe a Seattle, right? Because Seattle's picking 38th. And if Seattle didn't get their quarterback, and let's just say Anthony Richardson's there, like and let's just say Seattle does what Seattle does. They didn't get nobody at 5 and they didn't get anybody at 20, then you would have to. I think Seattle's the only one that you can probably finesse a future first rounder from.
Yeah.
And that's kind of hard because look at how far back now the Cowboys would have to go. It's 38 to second.
I don't like Jackson, man. I don't. I'm not a big fan.
Jackson Smith-Jigba. The thing is that he has the hamstring issue, right?
Yeah, he gets hurt.
Jackson farts and he goes on IR.
I'm
And
telling you, man.
you guys are ruthless. What's good, boys? What's going on, Rev? We're just having a little fun. We're actually talking about Jake Ferguson, but we're getting so caught up on what does the Cowboys need right now? Wide receiver, offensive line, defensive line, linebacker. I think it's right now, it's everywhere right now. And the one thing that we're finding out together as a collective is that this draft class is full of wide receiver talent and running back talent. And I mean, shoot, there's
Tight ends.
there's a lot of tight ends. A lot of people want to push them in the first round too. Jake the Snake. Dang it. I don't even know who you're talking about there. But real quick, let's talk about let's go ahead and round it out, right? We're talking about Jake Ferguson. I guess he's calling Jake the Snake Ferguson. I guess that's what he's calling him.
Slippery.
I'll trade back, man. Honestly, I would.
Yes.
I'll be with you too. Wilson doubled down on his opinion that that Jackson Smith and Jigba was the best receiver in the Ohio State locker room last season. Smith and Jigba finished with better production than both Wilson and Chris. And Javier, watch Trey Palmer. He's good, man.
I gotta check him out.
Trey Palmer. According to Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba is already his wide receiver one entering the draft. And where are you finding these clips at, man? But 280 means tight end on the, on the side to help. Man, we open another can of worms, man. And Tyler Smith, that run game would be unstoppable. Darnell Washington with the fire emoji. I got secret sauce for you, boys. Y'all want the heat? I got the inside scoop. What you got?
What's up, Rev? What you got, baby?
Talk to us.
He's like, we're signing.
This is what Jake Ferguson, right? Mike McCarthy referred to Ferguson and Hendershot as the frick and frack, but we referred them to the Fergus shots, right?
The Fergus shots, baby.
What do you guys like better, frick and frack or Fergus shots?
Fergus shots, man.
J Boss Man 35 says, I want Osiris Torrance in the first round. Let's build a wall for Dak. At this point, let's just do it, man. I mean, at this point, let's just get that offensive line.
They said Fergus shot definitely on TikTok.
Watch Hutchinson from Iowa too.
I will.
Damn. So
I'll check it out. I'm gonna check out those guys. I'm gonna go back to Jackson. I'm gonna go watch some more film, man. Know It All has me going. So
he's calling you out right there too.
What, Javier? You and I agree on everything, but Jackson, yeah. I'm gonna have to check him out, bro. I'm gonna take a second look, man. You got me thinking now.
Look, he says, Know What All says, I love Hendershot. I like Hendershot too. Hendershot's cool name, man. Super athletic, man.
He's like one of them players, bro. Like he's gritty. Like he just likes the grind and the hits. I feel like he gets better as he gets hit and gets the ball. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like Kittle, right?
Yeah,
but a little bit slimmer. It's kind of weird.
So J Boss Man says Fergus shot definitely. He liked the name too, right?
Fergus shot, baby. That's what we're gonna name him. It's crowned already.
Rev says secret running back in the draft. I got him. No lies detected. Well, give us the
name. Come on.
Give us the name. We want to go do our homework on it. We see how Jalen Hurts could do when he was all day to throw. Imagine Dak with all day to throw.
That's what I'm saying. They had the top 5 offensive line in the NFL, man.
And he says, I guess he's saying about Ferguson is a dog. I'm happy with him as tight end. Oh no, he's talking about Hendershot. No, yeah, Hendershot is a dog, man. I love the way
he is. Yeah, I like the way he blocks too.
Yeah, and he's not the best blocker, but he's fighting it for every.
Yeah, bro, he has that dog in him. Like he won't give up.
I like it too, man.
I like it.
He got mad too when he said when the Cowboys drafted him because he was going to be a Kansas City Chief, right?
Kansas City Chief. Yep.
And he said the tight end coach called him and said, "Hey, no, stick with me. I'll make you good." He's like, "No." Nah. And he said he told Andy Reid, "I'm going with Dallas." Damn, Dak needs to build a wall between them and interceptions. He keeps throwing. Well, again, we can't be too harsh on Dak. This one year that was bad for him. It was one solid year, but yes, we get you. It was a bad year, bro. Him and Kelce would have been nasty. Oh, damn! Can you imagine Hendershot?
That would have been crazy, bro. With Kelce,
yeah. I bet you now he thinks like, damn, I probably would have got a ring my rookie year. Damn, I don't let that go into your mind, Hendershot. You're where you need to be. he goes, and they aren't 280 and 6'8". And
He's still.
dude, I love the size they are. That hurdle he did told me all I needed to know about Ferguson, man. Check my boy at Pitt. Oh, remember this is somebody was pounding the table for him on one of our recent streams.
Yeah, they were. They were
Coach,
the
this
guy from
Pitt running
Pitt.
back, his yards per carry and production with minimal wear and tear secret sauce. I'm gonna
I'm
go.
gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it
I'm
out.
gonna check them out tonight, man. It's no coincidence that when Dak lost Coop, that his picks went up. Not enough playmakers out there. Amari Cooper.
Agree.
I know it all says. You all see Mahomes was throwing to open receivers. That happens when you scheme it, or receivers who run great routes. Our line is good. We can get Blake Freehand at 90. Damn, their names thrown around. David Lee Ochoa, round of applause. Thank you for joining the stream. Remember, if you subscribe, make sure you share, right? Get others to subscribe. This is a part of the cap giveaway that we're gonna have pretty soon. Not that one. I had a brand new one, honestly. How good do you think Jalen Tolbert could be?
Wait, did you answer his question?
Oh, my bad. Jerry should have paid Romo to be our offensive coordinator. I don't know, man. I saw something that they said that they had to have an intervention with Romo.
Don't do that to Jerry. Don't do that, man. Why would you do that, Jerry?
Romo's my guy, but damn, Romo, why are you doing that to CBS, man?
Hey, he's got to play golf, bro. He's got to play that golf, baby.
Dude, and he could probably be a pro golfer too if he was to really stick to it, man. You know, I wouldn't mind Tony Romo coming back to the NFL. Obviously, I think he's good with showing a quarterback how to anticipate, how to read defenses, all that good stuff. I think Jalen Tolbert, the hype with him was he could be as good as a modern day Marvin Jones or maybe comps of Greg Jennings. So, yeah, I think Tolbert even has a clip. I'm trying to find it. I read the actual quote. And I love what he said. And it was basically what Harvey said. He goes, they had me learning too much last year and trying to learn and get on the field at the same time wasn't really working out. This year, he understands his role and he's happy and he's just going to go out there and play and give it all. But Jalen Tolbert has a superstar upside, man. I'm telling you right now, Hoodlum. He's saying okay. So Stephen White knows the name of the Pitt running back.
David, okay. We're going to find out.
Blake Freeland, offensive tackle of BYU. We've seen his name. I think Dan Quinn will be our coach. Yes, I think he is our coach in waiting.
Yep.
Romo's a poor man's Peyton Manning, and he's great at reading defenses. Regardless of what I said, yes, you're right. Romo making too much a year to downgrade. Man, you know what? That's a good. That's
making
Rev
too much, bro.
He's making what, almost close to 18 mil a year to do it once what is it? Just one Sunday out of the month, one Sunday out of the game.
Yes, sir.
Romo isn't the guy I'd want to be Dak's OC. Romo didn't treat Dak the way he should have in 2016. I don't know. I don't know about. I thought I saw Dak a part of that. Yeah. My tocayo OG Steve Avila. Que hubo? Is that what he said?
Que hubo? Yep.
But anyways, so we all agree that they should be called the Hendershots, right?
No, not the Hendershots. The Ferguson.
I'm sorry, the Ferguson. The Ferguson. Tolbert or Fahuku will not be a Cowboy next season. I like Tolbert. Major Applewhite was his OC. He's smart, but we will see. All right, yeah. We'll see. So we already said the Fergusons, right? Not the Frick and Frack. Nope. Jake Ferguson played in all 16 games last season. That's crazy, right? He started 8 of them. He ended up with 19 catches, 174 yards, and 2 TDs. And man, some of those touchdowns, they were nice. I like his stop and go, man. The Fergusons is let's go, J Boss. What about that one touchdown against Philly, man, when he just stopped on his toes and just let him go right past him and just walk right in.
You know what? More than anything, I know he can catch the ball. I like his blocking, man. I like the fact that Ferguson can block and Henderson can block.
I think they made Dalton Schultz better, I think, as a blocker overall.
Yeah, they did.
But let's hear what Travis Kelce, right? Super Bowl champion Travis Kelce had to say when they asked him, "Is there a tight end out there that reminds you of you?" This is a quote from Travis Kelce. There are a few guys I'm excited about. Cal Pitts, uh, being one of them. Jake Ferguson in Dallas, and Daniel Bellinger over in New York. I'm excited to see how these guys manifest over the next few years, and we'll see where they can take their game. Damn, that says a lot, man. From Travis Kelce to pass that down and say, "Yeah, I like these three guys right here." I mean, I believe I want to say Bellinger was a third round pick, man. Ferguson, Ferguson shots. Ferguson, Jake Ferguson was a fourth rounder, and Cal Pitts, who was My Little Pony, right? Was what was he, the fourth pick overall?
I think he was who the Kyle Pitts to Atlanta. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was fourth. I'm just
Jay Bossman says he's nasty after the catch. Reminds me of Kelsey. Rev says I'm not re-signing Schultz because Jake the Snake and Hender shot your shot. I like that. Rev Kramer, your Schultz is a Charger probably.
he's going to the Chargers.
Damn.
He's going to the Chargers.
Damn, I
Man.
haven't even put that two and two together. We were making fun of it, saying he's gonna be a Jag, right?
Well, you know what's his name went to the Chargers too. The quarterbacks coach.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hoodlum says Dallas Mavericks made a movie on Kyrie. It's time for Cowboys to make. Oh, made a move on Kyrie. It's time for the Cowboys to make a big move.
Yep.
Watch OBJ.
Let's
Hoodlum.
go.
But I got a great question for all of y'all after this. So let's get caught up on that. And Rev like the what he said about that Charger, about him being a Charger. Tolbert or Ferguson will not be okay. Okay, I read that one. David Ochoa says I don't know, but I've had a bad feeling in the running back position. Zeke is on the decline, and now Pollard hopefully recovers. It's a position I feel Dallas is overlooking. It's kind of hard because we already kind of came to that understanding that this year's draft class, it's loaded with every taste and every flavor of ice cream that you want for your running back.
Yep.
So I don't think that there's a you should really focus in, but if they bring them in at the right price, I think we should be good. Just solidify the offensive line. We're good to go. What y'all think of Garrett Williams, cornerback out of Syracuse? Man, them Cuse boys, man, that's a lot of them, man.
What I don't know what is about him, man. I think it was what's his name? What last year or 2 years ago?
Andre
Cisco. I mean, he had some
issues.
issues. You know, they got him in later rounds, but yeah, I kind of like Garrett Williams, man. He's pretty solid. I haven't seen too much film on him. I've seen clips and pieces of him, but I like him too, man.
I was gonna say Cisco didn't come in with a main issue. I think with Cisco, it was more he tore his ACL
And he was out for the year.
and he was out for the year.
Yeah.
But damn, he was a ball hawk. 11 interceptions in his first 2 years. It was crazy. The only thing with him was everybody was saying, "Oh, he ain't gonna tackle for you." But then he against the Cowboys, he tackled there. It was like a tackling machine. I like Garrett Williams. I think that potentially, if depending on what they do in the first round, definitely is a name that you should keep an eye out for. I think he has a very solid. And look, Hullum's already saying he's good, man.
Yeah.
I think Tyrone will take a pay cut to be our swing tackle. That's kind of a hard thing, man.
I think I agree with him, man. I think he's gonna take a pay cut, man. A huge pay cut to stay. I honestly think that.
Show Dak how it is to be a true leader.
Yeah.
But to end it off, I have one great question, and we'll call it a night for everybody. I know it's a Wednesday, 8:26 p.m. Central Time, but I will ask this one question: seeing how the Cowboys are treating the tight end position, especially with Dalton Schultz exiting the door this year, it doesn't look like they're going to be bringing him back. Is it safe for me to say that right now?
Yeah. 100%.
If Jake Ferguson can get to the level of Travis Kelce, is that when the Cowboys need to start rethinking about re-signing this tight ends?
Yes.
Thank you. So tight ends are not dead yet in the NFL. Is that what you're saying?
No.
All right. Great. So I'm good too, man. Because if Jake Ferguson works out and he becomes a Travis Kelce, he's a weapon. You can't let that go. You cannot let it go. We have to re-sign him. Dalton Schultz, there's some things that we can kind of question about, with him. Was he really available this year? Kind of hard. Rev says, nah. What, Rev? You wouldn't re-sign him if he turns out to be Travis Kelce?
That's crazy.
I hope. Or are you saying not to Tyron Smith taking the being the swing tackle? I hope Turpin is okay. He was tackled so hard his last game. He reminded me of the Water Boy, seeing where the quarterback was back in third grade. Gee, you guys are crazy. You know our schedule is tough. We play the NFC West and AFC East next year. Every game counts next year. I think the NFC East will be more balanced next year. Yeah, we saw that this year, right?
Yep.
NFC East is back, Harvey. It's smart to recycle tight ends. That's what I think they're doing. But if Jake end up like Mark Andrews, I'm signing him. Boom. Well said with plenty of context. He goes, are you saying to sign him early or just in general?
Early, because
Yeah,
that's the problem we run into, man. We wait too long,
too long, way too long.
too
We
long.
wait to year 4 when it's already too late.
Yep.
And I think, but a lot of these players, you have to wait 3 seasons. But as soon as that ticker hits, sign them. See, Hullum's already on there. Boom. I think you need to win a rookie deal. You need to win on rookie deals. Salaries are becoming astrological, uh, astronomical, right? For quarterbacks and wide receivers. So win on rookie deals. You got to
Yep.
early. He's a fourth rounder. He don't have a 5th-year option. That's what sucks about anybody there is a 4th year going to there. But yeah, I'm just saying if Jake Ferguson can evolve and become a Travis Kelce type player, I think that we need to resign him, not give him the Dalton Schultz treatment. Resign at the end of the year. Got to see him produce. That's all he was just trying to say, for sure. And Hoodlum, look, he kind of said that. We got the franchise tag too. So regardless, I think it's going to be a telling year. Just so we know, Travis Kelce, it took him it took him his second season to really pop off. And usually we don't see tight ends make a big noise in their first year. And both Hendershot, well, both right, the Hendershot and Ferguson, they both made noise, and I think they made the right kind of noise in their first
Yep.
year. So second year looks bright for them. So let's see what they got. That's it for us today, man. I think we're gonna be coming on live Sunday, right? We're trying
Sunday.
we're trying something new here for you guys. Want to be available, right? We want to do it, but I think tomorrow we do have something up tomorrow and then Friday, and then we will be back live with you guys on um we will be back on our regular schedule. That's it for us, man. Um TikTok, we love you. Be
TikTok,
nice.
be nice. Be nice, TikTok.
Be nice, man. Hey, and if you guys like what you definitely if you guys love what you see, share, subscribe. Remember, we got that cap giveaway coming up, and I believe we're gonna start going live on Sundays, man, just to kind of help out, with the
We're filling the gap. We're
fill the
filling the
gap.
gap.
There's no football, man. We need
No.
we need to all come together, man. So that's what it is. YouTube. Until then, we will talk to you.